to take that first step, rentvesting.
Yeah, so that's when you buy an investment property in an area that suits your budget while you rent in another area that suits your lifestyle. And our next guest is going to show us how it could work for you. For more, we're joined by personal finance content creator Ravi Sharma. Good morning to you. Take us through the benefits of rentvesting.
Yeah, I think the major thing is that young people are finding it so difficult to get onto the property ladder. This is a perfect way to maintain lifestyle without compromising on your weekly budget and still be able to take advantage of property as an investment, I suppose.
Okay, you've given us an example of one of your clients who's actually done this. Elise rents in inner Sydney for $700 a week. She saved $90,000 for a deposit and her borrowing capacity was about $600,000. If she wanted to buy the unit she's in, it was going to cost her $800,000. Her mortgage repayments and other costs would have been about $1,000 a week. Instead, she bought a 4-bedroom property for $500,000 in Queensland. Her costs for that property after getting rental income are about $120 a week. Now she's paying $820 a week all up on her own rent and the house's ongoing costs. That means she's about $180 a week ahead each week. There are the figures. How is Elise doing all that?
Well, she's really happy at the moment because she's not having to fork out so much more above her budget, so she's able to still live in the place that she wants, and that's the big benefit of rentvesting, is you can still maintain your lifestyle by living in the location you want, but you get to invest somewhere that you can afford and the numbers make sense. So for Elise, that property has gone up by $40,000 in the last 6 months, and now she's looking at how do I get a side hustle to go and repeat the process while still being able to live in Pyrmont because, hey, who doesn't want to live in Sydney?
That's the key, right? You want to be able to live and have all the great things that you enjoy in life. The other issue, though, and this is the key one, picking the area, the growth area, to know that that investment will keep up with your lifestyle as your demands increase.
Yeah, definitely. I think, if you're looking at the risks with something like this, you've got to pick the right property in the right location, otherwise you screw yourself over on both ends.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
It comes down to research and having that right team around you, and not everyone has that time either. So it's very important that people go out there, get the right advice, get the right guidance, because if you can pick out the right property and still be able to maintain your lifestyle, you're loving life, and maybe that's a new holiday later that year as well.
But how do people find that advice? If people are sitting here at home thinking, I'd like to do this, but yeah, there are a lot of houses for sale in a lot of areas around Australia.
Yeah, well, one of the things that you can do is get the right team, which would include a buyer's agent like ourselves, and that's where Elise, found it difficult to do the research by herself. She spent hours trying to do it herself, talk to agents, and they can spin up whatever stories they like. So for us as a buyer's agent, we go and work on Elise's behalf to try and get the best price, but also do all the research for her.
Thanks for coming in, Ravi. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You really do cut through all the jargon and give us a really good understanding of individual case subjects. It's great.
I appreciate it.
We're going to put that case study on our website so people can go through those numbers.